Yeah, I want to talk about this controversy that's going on YouTube. Hold on. Hold on. This controversy that's going on YouTube involving hold on. This controversy involving this black samurai character that is being featured in this video game. This video game is called Assassin's Creed Shadows. Assassin's Creed Shadows. And the white people, mayonnaise people, are angry about this. You know, they're saying that because this is in feudal Japan, there was no way a black man could be a samurai. So they're boycotting, talking about boycotting this video game. Hold on, I'm trying to get this thing set up right. Actually, I'm trying to get this set up properly so I can show. Hold on, white mayonnaise. Yeah, white mayonnaise Twitter is angry about this video game. You know, they're upset about this video game. Let me get a image up of this video game. Assassin's Creed Shadows. This guy named Yuseki. Actually, as a matter of fact, before Chadwick Boseman died, he was set to play this character. He was set to play this character in a movie. And now they're angry because he's in a video game. Let me find a video to show this character. Hold on. I was just scrolling on the news feed. I read the news feeds, Yahoo News every day, and it just popped up that they was angry about this video game with this black man as one of the main characters.
How much money did you make last month?
About $300,000.
And how did you make all that money?
We run a bunch of Shopify stores.
How can someone else make their own Shopify?
Hold on, let me fast forward. And he has dreadlocks. Hold on. Hold on. Here go one of the scenes. This guy right here. Allegedly, this happens in 1575 in Japan. You know, and they're saying that because this was in 1575, he couldn't have been a samurai. They're discriminating using 21st century racist logic to go back in time and say, because this happened 500 years ago, today's white supremacy logic applies 500 years ago, 5,000 years ago. But the worldview 5,000 years ago, 500 years ago was totally different. And as a matter of fact, so-called black people weren't called black people 500 years ago. They were known as Moors 500 years ago. hold on. So if you use that logic, you would go back in time and complain to Shakespeare for writing a book called The Tragedy of the Moors of Spain. The Tragedy of Othello, the Moor of Spain, in which he was depicted as one of the main generals for the Spanish army fighting against the Ottoman and Turks. You're going to go back and tell Shakespeare that Othello was not a Moor, was not a black man. And you're going to go, if they make a video game about that, you're going to say, you're going to boycott because the main character who actually existed in real history is a black man. There's another character. Hold on, let me look him up. His name is Saint Maurice. Saint Maurice in the 3rd century AD. He was over the Roman. He was a general in the Roman army in the Theban legion that was in Thebes, Egypt. A so-called black man. The only way we know about Saint Maurice is because his image and his history was preserved by the Switzerland for over 1,700 years. Are you gonna go and erase that history, telling them that Saint Maurice is not a black man? You're gonna complain if they make a video game about that? Just like you were doing about this Japanese samurai black man video game, complaining that he's a black man. Let me play one of the videos of the complaining white people. They're complaining about this black samurai. Hold on. White mayonnaise Twitter. They're complaining. Here you go, right here. They say it's dead.
Wells Fargo has enabled small businesses to create or preserve more than 222,000 jobs, with roughly $420 million donated to support diverse small businesses.
It's probably about them getting money.
The bank of doing.
Getting money off these commercials.
We're the wireless company with nothing to hide.
Hold on.
Seriously, hidden.
And Ubisoft in general is probably going to go bankrupt in the next 5.
How
many years have people been asking for an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan? It's got to be at least 10. And so finally, when the franchise is at its weakest and Ubisoft in general is probably going to go bankrupt in the next 5 years and likely be bought up by Microsoft, they finally pull out their ace in the hole, an Assassin's Creed game set in Japan, just like we all wanted. And of course, it stars a black man in feudal Japan. Now, this is where all the people who are trying to change the definition of woke come out and say, Yasuke was a real samurai from feudal Japan, and you're just a racist for not wanting to play as him. Well, first of all, Yasuke wasn't a samurai. Yasuke was a real samurai from feudal Japan. Well, first of all, Yasuke wasn't a samurai. He was a servant of. Well, first of all, Yasuke wasn't a samurai. He was a servant.
White man says he wasn't a samurai. But yeah, it's crazy. These crackers make these pale-skinned mayonnaise people mad about the black samurai who actually really existed in real history. But yeah, go to this my website down there, and get these books. Support my business. Yeah.